Hey, what's up? Good morning and Happy New Year. It is a rainy day here, but it's warm, especially for January in New York, so I'll take it. Before I get into today's reading, I don't know if you could tell, I just woke up a little while ago. Um, Before I get into today's reading, I want to talk about those last two readings that I did because they were really weird for me. And I've rewatched them and I've taken some time to really reflect on the energy that I was picking up on. And I don't know. I say I don't know a lot. I do know. I do know. Um the thing about those readings that made it so weird for me, and I wasn't gonna post them, but whoever they were for, there's a reason it came out like that. Um, it was as if I had walked into a room where an argument was already going on. Like I was a fly on the wall in a room where a masculine and feminine energy were going at it, not going at it, but fighting, arguing. And it was as if they turned to the fly on the wall and asked for advice. That's what I felt like. So the reason behind me not explaining whatever truth was revealed, the reason behind me feeling frustrated with the situation is because I know that whoever that reading was for already knows the situation. It was as if I was walking into something where they had already beaten the issue to death. A feminine energy got caught lying, manipulating, got caught doing magic, manipulating the masculine energy. And I felt as if she was pulling me in to somehow be her advocate. And it also felt like a situation where you walk into an argument and both sides are wrong, like everybody likes to put all the blame on one person, but in any relationship or any argument, it really, there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. And it was as if this feminine energy was trying to skirt around the truth. So yeah, that's what those two readings are about, and I'm glad that I posted them because it was confirmation for somebody. I know that, even though there wasn't a whole lot of juicy details about the truth. Whoever that reading was for already knows the truth. It was very strange for me and it was very uncomfortable. Like I said, it felt like walking into a situation where they were already beating a dead horse, a situation where they were already going on and on and on about the same thing. And then I felt it was as if they called me in for some kind of advice. And I don't know if I helped, but I feel like I may have confirmed some shit for them. I don't know, and I don't even know why I feel the need to explain it. It's just it was really bothering me, and watching them back, I was irritated, and I was just like, oh God, man, what is, like, because it just felt like, you know how like your friend calls you up and asks for advice on the same guy you've been giving her advice about for like the last 7 years, you know? And it's like, dude, you already know the answer. You already know the truth. You already know what you're supposed to do. Just do it. That was the energy of those two readings. And so, yeah, like I said, whoever those readings were for, they already know the truth. They already know what's going on. Whoever your masculine and feminine energy is, I guess you both watch me. I don't fucking know. I don't know, but I hope whoever that was, I hope the situation gets resolved in a peaceful and uh, just way. I like talking about it. I still feel it. It's very raw. It's very raw and exhausting. Like that feeling of being up all night crying. That's the energy I get from it. There's a lot of hurt in that situation. There's a lot of pain in that situation. There's raw emotions and a whole lot of how could you do that? And it's just been lingering. It's been lingering. I feel it this morning as if I was fighting all night. I wasn't. I got nobody to fight with. I had nothing to fight about. But I feel it, that feeling, like I said, that feeling of like you've been crying all night. I don't know, man. It's a breakup. It's a breakup. And I don't know if it's a marriage or a relationship, but it's a breakup that needed to happen. A truth that came out that needed to happen. I was picking up on it again yesterday, which made me think more about it. I was picking up again yesterday. I pulled some cards and I was getting this King and Queen of Wands that are just fighting and not getting anywhere. And there's this need to just let it go. I don't know who this is, but there's this need to just let it go because the fighting is just making it worse. I feel like it's masculine energy enforcing his boundaries, masculine energy saying enough is enough, and feminine energy is not happy about it. Feminine energy is like, what do you mean? So yeah, I'm really hoping today's message is a positive one, even if it still pertains to that particular situation. I'm hoping today's message is a positive one. I'm also hoping that it's completely unrelated, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's get into it, shall we? I also noticed that my audio from my last, because I was listening on my headphones, my audio on those readings there was like a lot of interference, which I found strange because it's quiet out here. There's nothing going on. I got my neighbor back there, but she ain't making a whole lot of noise. There's nothing going on, but there was a lot of chaos and interference of my audio in those last two readings. So maybe it was a fight. Maybe the masculine that I was hearing talking was talking to the feminine. Maybe they were fighting while they were watching me. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. The fucking universe is mysterious the way it works, let me tell you. But hopefully the audio's good on this one. Maybe hopefully the audio's good on this one. I'm being drawn to pull the Divine Circus Oracle again. I love this deck. I really do. They're just so pretty. Oh, look. It's that one again. It's the one I got mad at. That's the one I got mad at. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. My neighbor. I never met her. I worked with her husband, though. It's a sad situation. Anyway. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I'm not usually drawn to do readings first thing in the morning, but today they said just go. It was nagging me. It was really nagging me just to talk about those last two readings. All right, what do you got, Spirit? Sweetheart. I'm gonna read the book on that one because it's like sweetheart, but does she really look sweet? There's a little ladybug here flying, which I like. I love ladybugs. There was one in my house the other day. It says sweetheart, but there's like this, I don't know. It feels sinister to me. I mean, a lot of these cards do, but it feels sinister to me. Like pretend innocence. Pretend innocence. That's what I get from this. She's got the fucking candy all over her mouth. She's like the Joker. She's like the Joker, but she's like, no, I'm sweet though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, for the most part, I pick up. Oh, there's another ladybug over here. I didn't notice that. I don't know why, for some reason, I pick up mainly on the masculine and these devious energies around the masculine energy. I feel like a lot of readings are mainly focused on the feminine, where they tear apart the masculine, and the messages I get are the opposite. For sure. Sweetheart. Number 20. S is standing out to me. Somebody's name could start with an S. Death shall not take him. Right off the bat, ugh. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? I pick up on masculines with these sinister females. This man is fighting for his soul. What I'm feeling is either this is one feminine or this is two feminines that got their claws in this man. Neither one of them look sweet. Neither one of them look innocent. Neither one of them look like they have any good intentions. And I'm getting this energy where he was sucked into into both. He can't get rid of them. They won't let him go. And he's fighting for his soul. That's all I'm getting. I don't know if this is two separate feminines or one. It feels like two separate feminines that got their fucking claws in this dude, and they are fighting tooth and nail to keep him pinned down. He knows the truth. He knows they're no good, and he's trying to just go. He's trying to go, just walk away. I'm hearing not face the consequences of his choices. At some point, he chose these women. At some point, he called them in, brought them into his life, and he's just trying to disappear on them, and they are not having it. I'm getting repeated calls coming to his house. There's a very obsessive, possessive energy coming from these females, like restraining order time. But he doesn't want to go that route. He wants to just kind of sneak away, and he can't because they already know all his information. They got his phone number, his address, his mom's address, his sister's address, I'm hearing his kids' addresses. They know everything about him, and he's trying to just go peacefully, and they won't let him. I don't know who this is. I'm getting now that this could be a feminine and her mother. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I am. It's like this one is the way she is because of this one. This one taught her everything she knows about keeping her hooks in somebody. What the fuck? The mother's more wicked than the daughter. She's a product. She's a product of her fangs. That's what I just heard. And he's like, what the fuck am I in right now? These two are fighting hard. That's what I'm feeling, man. I don't know who this is. Pray for this man. Shit. He's like, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. That's what I'm hearing. Just leave me alone. Bro, you're gonna have to get the law involved or something. I don't know. They're blackmailing. They're wicked. Fucking A. Definitely mother-daughter energy. Definitely mother-daughter energy. This is the type of woman that get him for all he's got. This is the type of woman that will bleed a motherfucker dry and not care about it. I just heard she's counseling her. I don't like that. Y'all gonna make me go off. Y'all gonna make me go off. He's not, it's not that he played his part. He played his part, and he recognizes that he brought this on himself. But at the same time, he's like, fuck, mercy, leave me the fuck alone. And they won't. Look at their eyes. They're like, hell fucking no. I just heard I got you where I want you and now I'm gonna eat you. What the fuck? What is that from? I got you where I want you and now I'm gonna eat you. I got you where I want you and now I'm gonna eat you. What is that? I feel like it's from something. Look at them. This is a battle, y'all. This is a battle of the spirit. They don't see it that way. They do. Strength in numbers, I'm hearing. These women, particularly this one, I just heard she's the head of a coven. She don't play. These two play on the dark side. And this one had no idea what he was getting himself into. This one didn't know that people actually do that. She's got a dark army. Tenacious. Vicious. Succubus. I don't like that. They think they're gonna win. They laugh at the light. Good people are weak. Good people are pussies. To get what you want, you can't play fair. Who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Cards do I pull? I want to read this card. Death shall not take him, because this man needs some... We got the good geisha here. This is some real good versus evil shit going on. Number 3, death shall not take him. You are going to witness the impossible made possible. Whatever you think is lost is not. Whatever you think cannot be, shall be. The universe is going to intervene, and what seems to be over shall in a new way live again. Sometimes just when you think it's all over, the 11th hour comes. You can practically hear the opening chords of your swan song, and when you've finally given up, suddenly, somehow, right before your eyes, everything changes, just like that. You were free falling, and then suddenly you are soaring. Fate steps in, destinies are altered, and life demonstrates its creative, restorative power, even if it all seemed lost. The oracle of death shall not take him is a sign. No matter how defeated you feel, no matter how many dead ends you've encountered, how many setbacks, how many failures, no matter how impossible success may seem, the universe is going to step in and right things in your favor. You will succeed. Even through apparently impossible odds, the heroic spirit within you is going to get its way. So if you really must, doubt just for one moment longer, then replace doubt with trust and participate in the divine defiance of life refusing to be crushed. The universe wants to dazzle you with an unexpected triumph. Why not just relax and bear witness to its impressive display of life-giving power and reverence and delight? Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months or just at the end of your healing trick. Stone is warmed by the blood of life. The universe dazzles me with its life-giving blessings, and all I need, love, want, and desire comes to life in me and my world. This man needs support. This man needs to know, even though they think they got you by the jugular, it ain't over. It ain't over. Victory is yours. Don't give up. Don't let them win. Fight. False person. Vicious. I can't, like, I want to cover their face. I don't even want to look at them. Oh, creepy motherfuckers, man. I'm hearing read sweetheart. All right, I'll read sweetheart. I don't want to read sweetheart. I feel like sweetheart is asking me to read sweetheart. You've known violence in your life, maybe on the outside, maybe on the inside, with a mind that has tortured you with fear, shame, darkness, and doubt. Enough of that now. It's time for a gentler way. Less pain, more gain. No more torture. It's time for sweets and treats. There's so much violence in the world and in our minds that we can assume that this is just the way of the world, that we have to accept it, deal with it, and thereby forget we have the right to question it and even change it if we so choose. This is what her mother taught her. This is what her mother taught her. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, this is what her mother taught her. The way of the world is wicked, and you have to be wicked to get your way in the world. Ooh. This woman is being called to do something different. This woman is being called to stand up to her mother and say enough. Leave this man alone. Even the most ambitious desires for healing the world start with us as individuals. We cannot bring more peace to the world if there is violence in our hearts. Regrets, shaming judgments, fear of not being good enough, uncertainty, and constant pushing to become more, to do more, to have more can become the energetic equivalent of beating ourselves up every day. This creates invisible bruises that never have time to heal because we don't give ourselves the sweetness, kindness, and compassion we need to break free from the abusive cycle. The Oracle of Sweetheart comes to you with a message of a new cycle, one that is sweeter, one that is more loving, one that promises new life. But you have to be willing to dispense with the violence one step at a time. This means beginning to substitute judgment for kindness in how you relate to yourself in the world. You deserve to give yourself a gentler life journey. Would you accept this for yourself? It is your choice every day whether to go into the world fighting against it or with the belief that it wants to and can and will help you do all you have been born to do. If there are abusive or toxic relationships in your life, then you'll need to do some relationship overhauling, even if it means ending one or all of them. No matter how much the people involved may proclaim their love, no matter how much you may wonder if you are making it up because appearances seem so acceptable, and yet underneath, you cannot help but feel that something isn't healthy. If a relationship is holding you back rather than helping to lift you up, then reconsider its place in your life. You cannot taste the sweetness that life wants to bring to you if you are crammed full of stuff you don't want or need anymore. Create some space. Get a bit hungry. Ready yourself for receiving life's nectar and believe in the power of your new beginning. You are a true sweetheart of the universe. Let yourself be treated accordingly. This woman can only control what she's allowed to control. This woman can only affect what she's allowed to affect. This is a master manipulator. This woman is cold as fucking ice. She doesn't care about anybody, not even her own daughter. Somewhere, the little girl inside of this woman knows that. This woman has two choices. She can either keep going for the jugular the way this woman tells her is the way to be. She can take a different route. She can choose to let go, be gentler, and change life for herself and for those around her. This woman has a chance to redeem herself, to stand up to this abusive, toxic ass mother. But the choice is hers. I did not see this coming, y'all. I did not, but the energy is undeniable. All right, fine. I'll read it. 19. This one keeps coming up too. You are meant to shine bright, to be a sun even in the cold and dark depths of winter, bringing warmth to the world. Some don't like the light. They want to freeze your enthusiasm, douse your creative fire, and rain on your parade. Don't let them. Shine your light with stubbornness and happiness. Defeat the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. The Snow Queen depicted on this card has her wicked ways. She likes to test those that aren't yet sure of their worth. She will try to freeze you with a glance that conveys criticism, judgment, ridicule. She'll make you believe you'll be humiliated, that it's inevitable you'll fail, and so it's better that you just don't try to begin with. She'll plant seeds of doubt like a weed in your soul garden and cause you to lose energy to mental anguish. You'll find the way. This describes this woman exactly. I fucking called that shit. I'm just saying. You'll find the way of your life more difficult than it needs to be if you don't take heed of what is happening and use your power to stand up to her. People that talk a whole lot about their power really don't have any. I don't know if anyone saw that video of that vision that I had of this monster snake that was talking all this shit about all the power that they have, and you're gonna regret standing up to me. I cut that motherfucker's head off. There was no power. I'm just saying. The Snow Queen might make her presence felt through a loved one who cannot support you, or a colleague who is envious of you and wants to see you fail, or the voice in your head that is afraid and is yet to really trust your heart to lead you. No matter where she arises, or she could arise in your mother. No matter where she arises, there is only one way for you to deal with the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. When she tries to freeze you with a glance and says, "Who do you think you are?" You must stand up tall and true and reply, "I am me." Save your soul-slaying, doubt-making for another day. I take my own hand, freed from your icy grasp. If you stay anywhere near me, I'll melt you with my creative fire and the warmth of my love. So be gone, wicked one. It's time for you to move on. It's time to throw water on that wicked witch and melt her the fuck away. This message is very fucking clear. This message is very fucking clear. It's time to put your differences aside. Tell this bitch to go fuck herself. Whoever the fuck she is. Because you're killing this man. And if you are this man, you need to stand up to this bitch just as much as anybody else. She has no fucking power. She's got weak fucking magic. Darkness does not defeat the light. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Darkness only suffocates the light if you let it. She has no light left in her soul. So she laughs at it. The reality is she's just a wounded child. She's a wounded child. See her that way. The way a kid would threaten you. I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Fuck you. Look into what she's really saying. Weak ass threats, empty threats. Oh, I'm gonna do this to you, and I'm gonna. Spells have no power. Spells have no power. The only way they have power is when you give in to fear. That's why she fights with fear. That's why she tries to scare the shit out of you, because if you're afraid of her, then she's got power. But if you're not afraid of her, deflected, return to sender. Nice try, bitch. I don't know if anyone remembers the movie Drop Dead Fred. I don't know why it's coming to my head right now, but it is. Drop Dead Fred at the end of the movie where she stands up to her mom and she's like, I'm not afraid of you anymore. And her mom just fucking fizzles away. That's that shit. That's what that is. That's what that is. This woman has only been acting on what she's been taught. It's time to change. It's time to change and stand up to this one. She's got no fucking power. Weak ass magic that needs fear and manipulation to work. Fuck her. Fuck her. Man, I don't need to pull any more cards. I think the message is clear for whoever this is. Yo, grab yourselves by the fucking bootstraps, baby, because this bitch is going down. I believe in you. I really, really do. Take your power back. I'm gonna leave it at that. You're beautiful. I love you.